Despite what you see on the sensationalized bullshit that passes for animal shows nowadays, watching wildlife in action is often about patiently waiting. To the ordinary observer, this may look like a typical slum drain pipe, but our observations have identified it as a meet location for messages between clandestine figures in the animal kingdom. It only took 5 minutes before our first subject appeared. This is the Asian house shrew, Sunkis marinus. You may know it from that ignorant writer Kipling, who tried to call it a Musk Rat. In reality, it's the world's largest shrew. In the slum, his supposed mortal enemy is the dominant predator, the house cat, which is why he has to move fast to leave this message. We know that animals lack the power of speech. Instead, they must communicate by sense, movement, and auditory cues. The cat senses that the house shrew has left a message. He checks carefully to ensure he isn't being followed, then goes to the gutter to receive the information. You can see how nervous he is. The house shrew appears, looking somewhat calmer than the cat, and relays the message, then disappears out of sight. The cat checks in all directions twice to ensure that no one is seen, and then sprites off. Human appears. He has no idea. Let's watch that again in slow motion in case you missed it. Here the cat is waiting, and there, the house shrew appears to greet him. He calmly exposes himself as he knows that only his contact would have understood the cue to approach that spot. Message relayed, he backs down into the gutter as calmly as he appeared. The cat checks the scene carefully, confirms that his cover hasn't been blown, but fails to look in the one direction that we've hidden our camera. And he's gone. And that, my friends, is how animals from enemy sides pull off a meet without getting burned. You've learned something new about the animal kingdom.